What you're about to see is top secret. It is a videotape recorded 900,000 years ago by an
YouTuber
using a remote-controlled camera. It shows his attempts to educate a
Viewer.
KaBlam. They have been codenamed
Doctor's
Prometheus and
Notes.
Bob tapes.
Did you know? Did you know that we almost got a live-action Prometheus and Bob movie that would have been directed by Amy Heckerling, most known for the Look Who's Talking movies and Clueless? This same movie would have supposedly starred David Spade and Chris Farley, both riding high from Tommy Boy and Black Sheep.
You know what, Richard? You don't know me as good as you think you do. I care about stuff. I'm getting better at this
YouTube.
thing. Well, I'm not, but I could if you help me.
Forget it. I got enough to do without having to change your diapers.
Could you imagine it? As much as I love all the different components and collaborators, with special respects paid to Cody Zellers, who created the Prometheus and Bob tapes, I honestly struggle to imagine this movie as anything other than a Saturday Night Live skit. That being said, my favorite Martian did come out that year, and the effects are not too terrible, despite the box office failure.
All right, back off, Gomer. Hey, give me that stick. You get Tim, I'll scare the locals.
The Prometheus and Bob tapes were part of the popular animated sketch comedy show KaBlam that ran on Nickelodeon from 1996 through 2000. KaBlam featured a focus on alternative forms of animation that were more commonly seen in niche products such as art films or advertisements. KaBlam itself is a treasure trove of fun facts and interesting projects, and would be really fun to dive into sometime. Be sure to let me know if you would like to see that.
Don't you disappear just yet. Here's Prometheus and Bob.
The entire premise of the series is that Prometheus is a technologically advanced alien who came to Earth 900,000 years ago to attempt to educate an early human, a caveman named Bob. Bob was not chosen for any specific reason based on the first episode. He was just the only one to not immediately run away. Filmed in a stop-motion style with clay models, the series focused on individual lessons or concepts that Prometheus would attempt to teach to Bob. An ape of some kind is almost always present and consistently picks up on the lesson that Prometheus is teaching. This often leads to comical results, with Bob becoming destructive or emotional due to his limited understanding and the ape profiting in some way. There are some times where the ape ends up as part of the chaos due to its devious nature. One of my favorite episodes is a short one titled Tape Number 16, Spear. Here, watch. I love that. I always appreciate the moment when two adversaries can see eye to eye over something so obvious. Imagine how poorly that one could have gone. There are 41 different episodes according to the KaBlam wiki, with 38 being counted as individual tapes and 3 as 2 tapes. The original pilot tape supposedly ended with Prometheus being captured and cooked by Bob after being taught the secret of fire. While this was good enough for Nickelodeon to greenlight the segment, it was allegedly under the condition that the pilot episode never be aired. Pretty apt considering the character's namesake. The Prometheus and Bob tapes aired all the way through the final season of KaBlam, with the final tape, number 677, Evolution Chamber, airing in the second to last episode of the series. This wasn't the immediate end of the concept, as Cody Zellers would then go into planning with Paramount to create the aforementioned live-action movie adaptation. This project took a massive hit with the tragic passing of Chris Farley in December of 1997. Production continued for a time, with Cody Zellers even producing a screenplay that he was allegedly unhappy with. The product was eventually shelved, maybe for the best. Cody Zellers did later reveal that many of the concepts for the film were reused and developed for the 2010 comedy Gulliver's Travels, starring Jack Black. I'm not sure if the movie would have really worked out either way, but I always appreciate the people and work behind such a fun and beloved creation. The Prometheus and Bob tapes are just a small part of some of the great animation projects of the late 90s, but will always stand out in my memory as surprisingly smart pieces of comedy with tons of relatability. We have all probably been one of these 3 characters at some point in our lives. You can currently find every episode of the Prometheus and Bob tapes on YouTube, with full episodes of KaBlam available on various streaming services, What was your favorite episode or situation our prehistoric friends got themselves into? Let me know in the comments. This was just a fun little look into a great show that I enjoyed in the past. So if you enjoyed this, consider giving it a like and a subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Thank you to everyone who has checked out my channel. It has been really great to watch it grow and to start hearing from viewers. I always appreciate any and all of your time. As usual, I've been Dr. Ursa. Take care.
Wow, wasn't that... Hey, why'd they censor me? All I said was...
Huh, that's weird.
End.